Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learn English Naturally, where learning English is easy and fun. I am Emma, and today we have a topic that I am personally very passionate about.
And I am Ethan. Hello, everyone. So happy to be here with all of you today.
Ethan, let me ask you something right at the start.
Of course, Emma, go ahead. I'm listening.
How does your morning usually begin? Honestly.
Honestly, my morning usually begins with me hitting the snooze button 3 times.
Oh, 3 times, Ethan? That is very honest of you.
Yes, and then I rush, I skip breakfast, and I arrive somewhere already feeling stressed.
And that stressed feeling, it follows you for the whole rest of the day.
Exactly. When I start badly, the whole day feels like I'm running behind.
Yes, and when you start well, everything flows so much more easily.
Yes, I have noticed that too. A good morning really does change everything.
And that is exactly what today's episode is about, my productive morning routine.
Yes, how to build a morning that sets you up for a really good day.
And while you listen to us today, your English is improving naturally because that is how we learn here.
You just listen, your brain absorbs the patterns, and your English grows without any stress.
But before we begin, please subscribe to Learn English Naturally if you have not already.
And click the like button and share this episode with someone who needs a better morning.
Okay, Ethan, are you ready to talk about mornings?
I am completely ready, Emma. Let us begin.
Okay, Ethan, before we talk about what to do in the morning, let's understand why the morning matters so much.
Yes, because I think a lot of people do not realize how powerful the morning actually is.
Exactly. So tell me, Ethan, what do you think happens to your mood when you have a bad morning?
When I have a bad morning, I feel irritable. I feel behind and nothing seems to go right.
Yes, and that feeling is not just in your head, it's actually in your body too.
In my body? What do you mean?
When you wake up stressed, your body releases a stress hormone called cortisol.
Yes, we talked about cortisol in our last episode too.
And when cortisol is high in the morning, it puts your body in a fight or flight state.
So your body thinks there's danger, even if there's no real danger.
And that state makes it very hard to think clearly, to be patient, or to focus properly.
Oh, so a stressful morning is not just unpleasant, it actually affects how well my brain works.
Exactly. A stressed brain in the morning performs worse all day long.
Worse all day, not just in the morning.
The morning sets the tone, like the first chapter of a book sets the tone for the whole story.
Oh, I love that. The morning is like the first chapter of your day.
But here's the good news, Ethan. If cortisol can rise from a bad morning, it can also stay low from a good morning.
So, a calm and productive morning keeps the stress hormone low and the brain working well.
All day long, yes. A good morning is an investment in your whole day.
An investment, yes. You spend 30 minutes well in the morning and you earn hours of better focus.
30 minutes of good morning habits can be worth more than 3 extra hours of evening work.
Wow, that really changes how I think about mornings, Emma.
And that's exactly what we want, to change how you think about mornings.
Okay, I'm already feeling more motivated. Let's get into the routine.
Okay, step 1 of a productive morning routine, and this one might surprise you.
Tell me, what is the first step?
Step 1 is wake up without rushing.
That is it? Just wake up without rushing?
Yes, it sounds simple, but almost nobody actually does this.
Because most people wake up and immediately check their phone.
Yes, and the moment you check your phone, your brain is already reacting to other people's news and messages.
So before you have even gotten out of bed, your mind is already busy with the outside world.
And that busy feeling, it sets the wrong tone for the whole morning.
So what should we do instead of checking the phone?
Instead, when your alarm goes off, sit up slowly and take 3 deep breaths before you do anything else.
Just 3 breaths. That is manageable, even for me.
Yes, Ethan, even for you.
And what do those 3 breaths do?
They tell your nervous system the night is over, the body is awake, and today is a new beginning.
A new beginning. I like that. Every morning really is a new beginning.
And then, before you look at any screen, spend just 2 minutes sitting quietly with your thoughts.
What do I think about in those 2 minutes?
You do not have to think about anything specific. Just notice how you feel. Notice the quiet around you.
So I'm just arriving in the morning, gently.
Yes, arriving in the morning gently. That is a beautiful way to say it, Ethan.
Because if you rush into the morning rushes you back.
But if you enter it slowly and calmly, it welcomes you.
And you already feel in control before the day has even really started.
And that feeling of being in control, it's worth more than those 5 extra minutes of sleep.
Okay, from tomorrow I'm sitting up slowly, taking 3 breaths, and not touching my phone right away.
That is a wonderful commitment, Ethan. I'm proud of you already.
Let's see if I actually do it, though.
Okay, step 2 of the productive morning routine. And this one is so simple, but so important.
What is step 2, Emma?
Step 2 is drink a full glass of water before anything else.
Before coffee? Before breakfast? Just water?
Before everything, the very first thing you put in your body in the morning should be water.
Why is water so important first thing in the morning?
Because when you sleep for 7 or 8 hours, your body goes without water for all of that time.
So when I wake up, my body is already a little dehydrated.
Yes, and a dehydrated body means a foggy brain, slow thinking, and low energy.
Oh, so that tired, foggy feeling when I wake up might actually be dehydration.
For many people, yes, and a glass of water can fix that feeling in just a few minutes.
Just 1 glass of water makes that big a difference.
Your brain is about 75% water, so even small dehydration affects it significantly.
75% water. So basically, I'm watering my brain in the morning.
Yes, Ethan, you are literally watering your brain.
I'm a plant, apparently, and I need watering every morning.
Yes, a very intelligent plant.
Should the water be cold or warm?
Warm water with a squeeze of lemon is wonderful. It activates your digestion and gives you a gentle energy boost.
Warm lemon water. I've heard about this, but I've never actually tried it.
Try it for 1 week, Ethan, and notice how different your mornings feel.
Okay, 1 week of warm lemon water, starting tomorrow.
And the beautiful thing is, this habit takes 30 seconds. Anyone can do it.
Yes, no excuses. 30 seconds and 1 glass of water.
And it signals to your body, I am taking care of you today. We are starting right.
I like that. Starting the day by taking care of your body first.
Because your body is carrying you through the whole day, it deserves a good start.
Yes, we charge our phones every night, but we forget to charge ourselves properly in the morning.
Oh, Ethan, that's such a good comparison. We charge our phones, but forget to charge ourselves.
Yes, and we wonder why we run out of energy by 3 p.m.
Okay, step 3, and this is a big one. Move your body in the morning.
Move my body? Do you mean exercise?
It does not have to be a full workout, Ethan. Even 10 minutes of movement is enough.
Oh, good, because the word exercise in the morning scares me a little.
Yes, I know the feeling. So let us not use the word exercise.
Thank you, Emma. I appreciate that very much.
Instead, let us call it waking your body up, because that is exactly what it does.
Waking my body up. Okay, that sounds much friendlier.
So this could be 10 minutes of gentle stretching on your floor, right next to your bed.
Stretching. Yes, I can do that without even leaving my bedroom.
Or it could be a short walk outside, just around the block, just fresh air and movement.
Oh, morning fresh air is actually wonderful. There's something very peaceful about early morning outside.
Yes, the world is still quiet, the air is fresh, and it feels like the day belongs to you.
Like you have a head start on everyone else who is still in bed.
Yes, a secret head start on the world.
And why does moving the body help with productivity?
When you move your body, it increases blood flow to your brain and wakes up your thinking.
So my brain actually works better after I move.
Significantly better. Studies show that even light movement in the morning improves focus and memory.
So a 10-minute walk makes me smarter for the rest of the day?
Yes, in a way, it makes your brain more alert and ready to learn.
Okay, this is very good news. I thought mornings had to involve suffering.
No suffering, Ethan, just gentle movement and fresh air.
And moving outside also means you get sunlight, which is also very important in the morning.
Yes, morning sunlight tells your body it is time to be awake. It sets your internal body clock.
So, morning sunlight in the morning also means better sleep at night.
Exactly right, Ethan. Morning light now leads to better sleep tonight.
Everything is connected. Morning habits affect evening habits, and evening habits affect morning habits.
It is one beautiful continuous cycle, and the morning is where you choose to start the cycle well.
So, everyone, 10 minutes. Stretch, walk, move. Your brain will thank you all day long.
Okay, step 4, and this one is something many busy people skip. Eat a proper breakfast.
I skip breakfast very often, Emma. I just don't feel hungry in the morning.
Yes, many people say this, and it's actually because of how you wake up.
What do you mean?
When you wake up stressed and rushed, your body is in that fight or flight state we talked about.
Yes, the stress hormone, cortisol.
And when cortisol is high, your appetite is suppressed, so your body doesn't feel hungry.
Oh, so I don't feel hungry in the morning because I'm already stressed.
Yes, but if you wake up slowly and calmly, drink your water, do a little movement, you'll naturally feel hungry.
So, the earlier steps in the routine actually create the appetite for breakfast.
Exactly. The whole routine supports itself beautifully.
And what should a productive breakfast actually include, Emma?
It should include some protein, some healthy fat, and something that gives you slow energy.
Can you give me some examples, Emma?
Eggs are wonderful. They have protein and healthy fat, and they keep you full for hours.
I like eggs. I can cook eggs. That's something I can do.
Or oatmeal with some nuts and fruit. The oatmeal gives slow energy, the nuts give healthy fat, and the fruit gives natural vitamins.
Slow energy is important so I don't crash at 10 in the morning.
Yes, fast sugar gives you energy for 30 minutes, and then a big crash that leaves you tired and unfocused.
That 10 o'clock crash, I know it very well. I always feel sleepy right before lunch.
And that crash is almost always caused by a poor breakfast or no breakfast at all.
So I'm actually making my mornings harder by skipping breakfast, thinking I'm saving time.
You save 10 minutes in the morning, but you lose 1 hour of good focus mid-morning.
That's a terrible trade, Emma.
Yes, a very bad deal.
Okay, I'm eating breakfast from tomorrow. Eggs and oatmeal.
Maybe not both on the same day, Ethan.
Yes, one at a time. I got a little too excited there.
But the important thing is, breakfast doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming.
Even something simple, as long as it has protein and isn't full of sugar.
Think of breakfast as fuel. You wouldn't start a long car journey with an empty fuel tank.
And your body needs fuel before the long journey of the day.
Exactly. So feed it well and it will take you far.
Feed it well and it will take you far. I'm writing that one down.
Okay, we have one more step, and this one brings everything together beautifully.
What's step 5, Emma?
Step 5 is plan your day in just 5 minutes.
Only 5 minutes, that's all?
Just 5 minutes with a pen and paper, or even a simple notebook.
And what do I write in those 5 minutes?
You write down just 3 things, the 3 most important things you need to do today.
Only 3 things, not a long list of 20 tasks.
Only 3, because a list of 20 things creates overwhelm, and overwhelm creates paralysis.
And paralysis means I do nothing because I don't know where to start.
Yes, you look at the long list and your brain freezes, and you end up scrolling your phone instead.
Yes, that's me exactly. I make a long list and then avoid it entirely.
Yes, the longer the list, the more we avoid it.
But why only 3 things?
Because 3 things feel achievable, and when something feels achievable, your brain is willing to start.
And once I start one thing, it's much easier to continue.
Exactly. Starting is always the hardest part. 3 tasks lower the barrier to starting.
So I don't feel overwhelmed, I just pick the first task and begin.
And when you finish all three, you feel a deep sense of accomplishment.
What if I finish the 3 things and still have time?
Then you add more, but you've already had a successful and productive day.
Oh, so even if nothing else goes well, I know I completed my 3 important things.
Yes, and that feeling of completion gives you confidence and momentum for the next day.
Should I write the 3 tasks the night before or in the morning?
I personally prefer the morning because at night your mind is tired and unclear.
And in the morning, after water and movement, my mind is fresh and thinking clearly.
Yes, a fresh, clear morning mind makes much better decisions than a tired evening mind.
So, the 5-minute plan is like giving your day a direction, like a GPS for your day.
Yes, exactly like a GPS. You know where you're going and you don't waste time getting lost.
Without a plan, you work all day, but you feel like you achieved nothing.
With a plan, you achieve 3 important things and you feel proud and energized.
5 minutes and a pen. That's all it takes to change the direction of your whole day.
5 minutes in the morning to save hours of confusion during the day.
That might be the best investment of 5 minutes I've ever heard of.
Okay, everyone, we're coming gently to the end of today's episode. Let us do a warm and clear review of the productive morning routine we built together.
Recapping. Step 1, wake up without rushing. Sit up slowly. Take 3 deep breaths and do not touch your phone.
Step 2, drink a full glass of water before anything else. Your brain is 75% water and it needs hydrating.
Step 3, move your body for just 10 minutes. Stretching, a short walk, anything that wakes your body up gently.
Step 4, eat a proper breakfast, something with protein and slow energy, no skipping and no sugary foods.
And step 5, plan your day in 5 minutes. Write only 3 important tasks and give your day a clear direction.
5 simple steps, and not one of them takes more than 10 minutes on its own.
Together, they take maybe 30 to 40 minutes, but the effect lasts the whole day.
And you don't have to do all 5 perfectly from tomorrow. Start with just one.
Yes, pick the one that feels easiest for you and do just that one for a week.
Then add another one, and then another, until the whole routine feels natural.
Because a routine you actually do imperfectly every day is 1,000 times better than a perfect routine you never start.
A routine you actually do imperfectly every day is better than a perfect routine you never start.
Imperfect action every day beats perfect planning that stays only in your head.
And this connects to your English journey too, Ethan.
Yes, how does it connect?
Because learning English is exactly the same. Small, consistent daily habits build fluency over time.
Just like small, consistent morning habits build a productive life over time.
You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be consistent, every day a little better.
Every morning a little better, every day a little stronger, every week a little more confident.
And we have a question for you in the comments today, everyone.
Yes, which step of the morning routine are you going to try first?
Write your answer below in English, even just one sentence. We would love to know.
We read every single comment, every one, and they truly make our day.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. It means everything to us.
You chose to start your learning today, and that's already a productive decision.
Remember, every great day begins with a great morning, and every great morning begins with one small good choice.
So, tomorrow morning, make one small good choice and see how your day changes.
We will see you in the next episode of Learn English Naturally. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. Wake up well, start slowly, and make your morning count.